Hello, my name is Phil and I'm doing a series of English teaching videos for you. That's why my website is called English Videos for You. And at the moment I'm concentrating on phrasal verbs because these are complicated. I have some ideas. Some of my students said they like my ideas and I'm trying to incorporate my ideas in videos. Anyway, this is the third one. I've done two more before. One was called Introduction to Phrasal Verbs and another one was about come across. Okay, and if you watch those you'll get some ideas about that, and I think you'll like those, and it gives you an explanation about how my method, okay. Now I'm carrying on with the questions and answers session, as a student would say, and as a teacher would reply. So normally phrasal verbs are taught using the verb. Is there any other way to teach them or to learn them? Okay, because normally we talk about the verb. We talk about bring, come, take, and then we talk about the preposition. But I'm doing another way. Yes, my method concentrates on the preposition of the phrasal verb, as you can see. Here are some examples with around and over. I want to concentrate on the preposition part of the phrasal verb. Okay, as you will see in my other videos as well. And I'm following the same format as in my other videos, with the verb, the preposition, Latin or other based alternative, and an example. Okay, simple. And I've written everything down so that you can follow me. Perhaps I speak too fast for some of you, perhaps I don't speak too fast for some of you, but if I speak too fast, you can follow everything I've written here. Okay, I'm trying to make it as simple and as clear as possible. Okay, so let's look at the first one. We talk about come over. We say come over. The Latin or other based alternative, or the other way of saying it would be come to my house. Okay, an example is come over for lunch. I'm not actually saying come to my house for lunch. I'm saying come over for lunch. Interesting. Now I'm going to explain why. Or you can say come around, or come to where I am, come to my house, or come to where I am. Come around. An example is come around for lunch. And another example here is bring around or bring over. So you can use over or around, bring over. Or if you didn't use bring over, you'd say bring something to my house. Okay? Bring your friends, your books around or over. Now, I want you to notice, this is a phrasal verb. So it's not literal. We're talking about something, using verbs, a verb and a preposition to talk about something which is slightly different from what it would mean come over. So here, what we're explaining here is you come over for lunch. We don't have to say to my house. Come around for lunch. You don't have to mention my house. Or bring your friends, or bring your books, or bring the food, or bring the drinks around, or bring the food or the books over. Okay, and it means to my house, or it means to where I am. Okay. Now, remember also we're talking about bring when we talk about, for example, when we talk about come over for lunch. We don't have an object there. We're just saying come over. But if we use the object grammatically, if we use the object, like your friends, your books, the food, the drink, we put the object between the verb and the preposition. Again, I mentioned this in my other videos as well. Okay, I have invented an explanation. I don't know if it's true. It might be true, it might not be true, but I've invented an explanation and hopefully it works. Okay, I use the example of a hill or a mountain. And let's imagine that you live here, and in front of your house is a hill, a flat, or here a house, or whatever, and in front of you, and you want to invite someone to your house. So hundreds of years ago, they would say, "Come over the hill to my house," or "Come around the hill to my house." Over in English, we have a preposition called over, and this preposition means to the top and to the other side. And we also have a preposition which is around, which means to the side and to the other side. Okay? Now originally it would say come over the hill to my house, or come around the hill to my house. And what do? They cut the to my house. So they say just come over or come around. That's simple. And the person would say, he's inviting me to his house. He said come over, come around. And although he doesn't say come over the hill to my house, it's like I know he says come over or come around, it's to my house or to where I work. Okay? Now, let's go over this. I'd like to explain this. As I've said it, I'm just going to explain it again. You go or you come around, you go or come over or around a hill or a mountain to go to someone's house. So people started to say come over or come around when they when they invited people to their homes. As again, I explained that. So that's a little explanation there. So people say come over or come around to my house, come over, just simply come over or come around. Summing up, hundreds of years ago, if it's difficult to follow, now I've written this down so you can follow this. Hundreds of years ago, English was made up of very short verbs. Verbs and prepositions, very short words with verbs and prepositions, okay? People used very simple verbs and had to add a preposition to make it clear. That is why we say come, come in, come up, come in, come out, come up, come down, come over, come around, and there's more ones, okay? So the idea is that we use very simple verbs, we use very simple prepositions to clarify what the verb means. For example, you say come, we would say come in, come out, come up, come down, and now we say come over or come around. Okay, and there's more. This is what phrasal verbs are. Okay? So to clarify the word, you put a verb. Now, of course, we can use enter, we can use leave, we can ascend, descend, we can use come to my house. Right? I'm trying to make PVs or phrasal verbs easier to understand, so I'm using pictures and diagrams. Please forgive me, I'm not a very good drawer, but okay, maybe one day I can use the computer. But at the moment I'm just using this format. Hopefully I'm going to get better with my formats, okay? Let's just have patience, let's see if this works, alright? Then, when Latin and other languages arrived in Britain, we had two ways of saying things. So you can say come in or enter, or come over or something else. Remember the hill. When you think of a phrasal verb, I'm going to use I'm going to try as many as possible. I'm going to try to use a picture to make it easier. Remember the hill. You go over or you go around it. So come over or come around, or bring something over or bring something around. Okay? Now, thanks for watching. If this has been too fast, go over the video again, read the words and try to understand it. Again, if you want, leave comments, and please subscribe as well. And well, I hope you like it. If you like it, please watch more. Maybe it's a concept which some of you get straight away. So maybe it's a concept which takes a little bit more time. As I said, I've written it all down here, so it's easy to follow. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.